So, Little Nightmares 3 has a release date now. Finally, the third installment in this amazing world. This dark and gritty world we're going to go back into. I cannot wait. October 10th. Perfect timing, in that Halloween season. I cannot wait to play this game. And also at the same time, they made some other announcements too, like the first one. They announced that we're getting an enhanced version of the first game. But there's good news from this before people say, oh, go we buy. No, if you own the first game, it's a free update when it comes out in October this year. If you own it. But you can play it now if you pre-order Little Nightmares 3. Now, yes, that is a bit scummy that we have to wait till end of the year, basically, just to play the enhanced version of Little Nightmares, the first one. Meanwhile, people who pre-order the Little Nightmares 3 now get it today. So, I find that a bit scummy, but it's still not going to make us double dip still, know what I mean? So that's a bit of good news on that. Also, they announced, I think it's a mini-series. If I got that right, I thought it's a movie, but some people say it's a mini-series of the world in Little Nightmares. But again, hell yes, I'm up for that. And also, a new VR game. Again, more Little Nightmares stuff I'm happy with because the world's that good. I want to see more of this world. But there is a bit of controversy. And it's not what I said before with, the enhanced version of the first Little Nightmare game where we had to wait longer to get it. It's not that. The main reason why I made this video, and you probably read the title, is the Nintendo Switch 2 version. Now, there is big confusion with this because one of my worst fears came true about the game keycard thing. Now, if you watch my channel in the past couple of weeks, I'm not fully against the game keycards. I'm not. I get it. To a point. I get it to a point. And be honest, it's still better than the code in the box crap. You know what I mean? Still better than that, know what I mean? At least you can rent to your friends or what you call it. Sell it on, know what I mean? Now, the only worry bit we got is the 15 to 20 years down the line. Are these games going to be working still? Who knows? But to be fair, that's a lot of games to stay in age on discs. You know what I mean? It is. There are a lot of games that probably got half a game on the disc, you know what I mean? Or a quarter of the game on the disc, you know what I mean? There are a lot of them lately on Xbox and PlayStation, you know what I mean? So, there's not a new topic on that. Now, my worst fear with the whole game keycard thing is how it's going to let people know about the game keycards. Now, it ain't done that with the ugly text on the bottom of the amazing covers of the games. Some are amazing covers, but it get ruined by the freaking bullshit text on the bottom, letting people know that you need to download the game because it's a game keycard. So fine, it ruined the box art. Fine, it let people know. Now the problem is there was a confusion with Little Nightmares 3 because when they announced this, they showed the box art for the Switch 2 version. And everyone was happy. I was too, because it is the full game on the cart. Because there's no text on the bottom. And even shops like Game Collection says, oh, it's not a game keycard game. So, loads of people probably pre-order. I would attempt to get the Switch 2 version, even though I got the first 2 games on the Xbox. But to me personally, I was thinking about getting on the Switch 2 because 1, I want to build my Switch 2 collection, and 2, it's a good type of game to have on the Switch, you know what I mean? It's that type of game that'd be perfect for the Switch 2. But the problem is the way they showed this, it's a bit scummy because about half an hour later, got announced, we got a statement saying that it's a game keycard game. And the reason why I'm a bit pissed off with that is, like I said, go back to the bot art, there's no text on the bottom. It's a plain text. It's a full cover with A's Racing. So you think it is, what I just said, the 4 games on the cart. And again, it's not that hard, but the problem is, how many companies going to do this move? Not letting people know there is what you call a game key card. Again, yeah, and now it confirm it now, but those first half an hour, loads of people probably bought that game or pre-ordered that game, thinking that you're gonna get the full game on the cart. It is gummy. I'm sorry, it is gummy thing to do. I'm sorry. So I probably won't get on the Switch 2 now. I'll probably go get on Xbox now. I know I said I'm not bothered with the game key card thing, but I think the way he done it here, it put me off. So letting people know, just in case people think it is the full release on the cart, it's not. They confirmed it now, know what I mean? It's battling. I think Nintendo need to push the companies to let me know clearly about these, how they announce their games. And also, Nintendo, give the companies more options for your cart. Don't give them 2 options where a 64GB one or just a game key card. I'm sorry, but we know it get more sales if the 4 games on the cart. I know people say, how you know that? Because there's reports coming out that the expectations is still low. It got from the Switch 2 sales on the software side. I'll be honest, I think the big selling point of the Switch, especially with the first one, you're getting the 4 game on the cart for collectors, know what I mean? Yeah, the game might not be the best way to play. I mean, for fix's sake, or Cyberpunk, for example, that is one of the best selling third-party games on the Switch 2, and it probably is the worst version you're going to play on the consoles, out the 3 consoles. It is, but that probably sold very well because you got the 4 game on the cart, and it's one of those things I can take it on the go with me, know what I mean? Again, a bit confusing. You tend to need to do something, because this is one of my biggest problems with Nintendo, with the game key cards. Even though I'm not bothered by it, but it needs to be more clear, you know what I mean, for either consumers or collectors. So that's my thoughts on this. So my question of the day before I leave is, what do you think of Little Nightmares 3? I hear the comments below. And also, if you want to see more videos like this, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. This is The Brit Who Cares. See you on the next one.